Okay, guys, have you seen how CNN is freaking out about how Facebook won't remove the quote unquote doctored videos of Nancy Pelosi? This interview is absolutely insane. The ignorance and the projecting by Anderson Cooper is just immeasurable. You guys gotta see this.
Well, I don't know why that's funny.
Another fake video is also circulating online. It's been slowed down to make Pelosi appear incoherent, ill, perhaps drunk. The video is fake. It's manipulated. Numerous audio and video experts and fact-checking organizations have confirmed that.
You're telling me you needed numerous video and audio experts, including fact-checking organizations, to tell you that this video was faked?
We want to give this president the opportunity to do something historic for our country. While there are those in our family who think, why would you work with him if he, and basically he's saying back to me, why would I work with you if you're investigating me?
So let me get this straight. You're using this blatantly obvious slowed down clip that was probably made for comedy's sakes. You're using this as a way to just write off all the times Nancy Pelosi is slurring in her speech because it's some sort of Republican conspiracy theory or something, right? Well, somebody must be messing with the satellite uplinks over at these news agencies, because every single time Nancy Pelosi speaks, she's slurring her words and getting words mixed up. It happens every time.
And that included roads and bridges and mass transit, broadband into rural America and other underserved areas, clean water, wastewater, all of the things that have enormous needs. The American Society of Civil Engineers says it's in the trillions.
Jesus Christ, there's slurring and confusion all over the place. Look at the people behind her. But anyway, enough of this. Let's go back to Anderson Cooper and CNN and why they're so mad that Facebook won't remove these obviously doctored right-wing conspiracy theory videos. Be warned, the ignorance and the projecting is off the fucking charts.
So, Monica, in the wake of the 2016 election, obviously Facebook has repeatedly told Congress, the American people, that you're serious about fighting disinformation and fake news. Yet this doctored video that I think your own fact checkers acknowledge is doctored of Speaker Pelosi remains on your platform. Why?
Well, first off, I think the suggestion there is that we haven't taken action, and that's not right. We have acted. Anybody who is seeing this video in newsfeed, anyone who is going to share it to somebody else, anybody who has shared it in the past, they are being alerted that this video is false. And this is part of the way that we deal with misinformation. We work with internationally certified fact-checking organizations that are independent from Facebook, and we think these are the right organizations to be making decisions about whether something is true or false. And as soon as we get, and we did in this case, as soon as we get a rating from them that content is false, then we dramatically reduce the distribution of that content, and we let people know that it's false so they can make an informed choice.
Why keep it up, though?
Yeah. We think it's important for people to make their own informed choice about what to believe. Our job is to make sure that we are getting them accurate information. And that's why we work with more than 50 fact-checking organizations around the world.
So let's get this straight. Facebook is notifying people and putting a notification on the video saying that it is doctored, yet CNN is mad that they won't delete the video off the internet. Because why? Because it makes Nancy Pelosi look bad? Well, I'm sorry, but making your Lord and Savior of the Democratic Party look bad is not a crime. Making jokes at Nancy Pelosi's expense is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You guys make jokes and poke fun at Donald Trump on a daily basis, day in and day out. But the second we have some fun with Nancy Pelosi, it's not allowed?
If there were misinformation that was, let's say, tied to an ongoing riot or the threat of some physical violence somewhere in the world, we would work with safety organizations on the ground to confirm falsity and the link to violence, and then we actually would remove that misinformation.
So
But
misinformation
that
doesn't promote violence, but misinformation that, portrays the third most powerful, politician in the country as a drunk or somehow impaired, that's fine.
Do you think Anderson Cooper senses the hypocrisy in the statement he's making? How dare somebody make a video that portrays Nancy Pelosi in a negative light? Bruh, have you seen the news organization you work for and the things you say on a daily basis about Donald Trump? Hypocrisy, thy name is Anderson Cooper.
President Trump knows we're watching his tweets with eagle eyes.
If I do a typo, it's like death. They go wild.
But it was the president who went wild, misspelling. Trump sets new record for most typos in one tweet.
As the president is unraveling, he seems to be losing his grip on reality and reverting to conspiracy theories. There are signs that he is going into attack mode when he is under stress. That means he has the potential to become impulsive and very volatile, unquote.
Time now for the ridiculous. And tonight we're talking about, well, I'm just going to say it, covfefe. In case you're unfamiliar with the word, late last night the president tweeted, despite the constant negative press, covfefe.
Alrighty, now that we've summed up that Anderson Cooper and CNN are blatant hypocrites, let's continue with this interview.
No, what's important to us is making sure that people have the accurate information to make their own choice.
But it's not accurate
information. And I think if you look right now at we are telling people that this is false,
right,
and
but
we
you're
are
not,
putting that information
but video
out there
is powerful
from our
than
fact-checking
your
network.
right. But the video is more powerful than whatever you're putting under the video.
The video is more powerful than what you're putting under the video. That sounds awfully familiar. Well, what is it? Maybe how you guys constantly write all these articles that are blatantly false, and then when you get called out on it and get forced to retract it, you put some little amendment at the end of the article that nobody actually ever reads. Once again, I'm going to say CNN and Anderson Cooper are hypocrites.
Well, actually, what we're seeing is that the conversation on Facebook, on Twitter, offline as well, is about this video having been manipulated. I mean, as evidenced by, my appearance today, this is the conversation. The conversation is not about people believing this video. It's that they are discussing the fact that it was manipulated. And that's the conversation that people should be having.
I love that. The Facebook representatives, let's be real here, Anderson Cooper. The conversation is that this video is fake. Like, you're not hearing anywhere that this video is real. So what's the problem? The problem is anybody making Nancy Pelosi look bad, whether it's a joke, whether it's real, or whether it's fake.
You certainly have this scale to decide something that is clearly fake. It's not even a question. I guess I still just don't logically understand. I understand it's a big business to get into of trying to figure out what's true or not, but you're making money by being in the news business. If you can't do it well, shouldn't you just get out of the news business?
You know what? I've got to give Anderson Cooper a pat on the back for that one, because he's actually able to say that statement with a straight face. Let's reverse that statement back to you, Anderson Cooper and CNN. If you guys can't do the news business well, why don't you just get out of the news business?
We aren't in the news business. We are in the social media business.
Well, you are in the
People
news
come to
business.
Facebook to share.
The reason you're sharing news is because you make money from it. It keeps people watching you and more involved in your site, which I get, and that's fair. But if you're in the news business, which you are, you got to do it right. And this is false information you are spreading.
If you're in the news business, you've got to do it right. And this is false information you're spreading. Yo, bruh, Anderson Cooper, take a word from your own statement and listen to it. Do you see what CNN is airing on a daily basis, day in, day out, every single hour on the day? Like seriously, how do you make this statement with such a straight face? Because we all know what CNN actually does. You know, I know, we all know what CNN actually does. And it's essentially everything you're mad at Facebook for not removing this video for. Jesus, it is just no surprise that your viewers are just drying up to nothing. Who would want to subject themselves to this nonsense, except maybe to just laugh at the TV? Because honestly, the news on CNN is probably more funny than the comedy on Comedy Central. Because literally everything they say is a fucking joke. Well, anyway guys, I'm sorry about the rant. I seen this video on Twitter today, and I just blew a freaking gasket. I just had to respond and show the blatant hypocrisy. The projection in this interview is on a whole nother level. I mean, come on, what do you guys think about this interview? Let me know in the comments below. Well, I think that's it for this video, you guys. If you guys liked that video, hit the like button. And if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you want to support the channel, think about becoming a Patreon. I have tiers as low as $1, and everything is really helping the channel out. And I also have a bunch of cool merch designs you guys could check out. I have links to all of these in the description below. Well, hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.
Well, I don't know why that's funny.